KCTV5 is your school authority, and we know this time of year it can cause some anxiety in kids, especially with all the rules and routines changing with COVID. Mental health advocate Latrese Kabuya joins us this morning with some strategies to help minimize the stress. Hey, Latrese, thanks for chatting with us about this. It's such an important topic right now.
Absolutely. It's a pleasure being here, but yes, we need to talk about it. We're excited about going back to school, but there's some anxiety, a little stress that's happening as well.
Yeah, so how do parents start that conversation with kids about concerns when it comes to going back to school?
Well, you know what? The first thing, we have to validate our kiddos' feelings. We have to allow them to listen. We have to allow them to express themselves. We need to listen, give them their space to express how they feel, and just kind of navigate them through that conversation. Do not dismiss what they're feeling, how they're feeling, but give them that healthy space and energy to help them navigate through it.
And obviously, kiddos have been home for the summer, but some of them have been home a lot longer with all of the virtual learning that happened last year. Separation anxiety, is that going to be a real thing?
100%. I had that just happen to me a couple of weeks ago with my kiddos, just going to a couple of different meetings all day, right? Again, it's a time to give grace. Kiddos have been with their parents for a long time, a majority of the time. So there's an adjustment period that is necessary. And as parents, we need to communicate, hey, we're gonna be gone, or, we do miss you, we love you, text me, those things. Because I know with my kiddos, they were like, oh my gosh, Mom, we didn't hear from you all day, but we're with you all day normally. And so that was an aha moment for myself to say, you know what, I have to be very intentional, because they have been with me for almost 2 years now. Yeah.
Wow, I know it's hard to believe that. What else can parents do to provide extra support for their kids going back to school?
Sure, great question. Focus on your behavior. Yes, parents, we know that we're stressed as well, and we're having to make the adjustments, but we have to be that example, and we want to be helpful and not harmful, right? Speak positively, but be honest. Let them know, yes, you're struggling, but then focus on the positive. How do we make this transition where it's healthy, it's enjoyable, and it's fun? Because it really is a great time to be going back to school.
Do you feel like parents need to be doing these check-ins with their kids and at every age?
Definitely, but not even just for school, in general. Our children are faced with so many things in life, not just the pandemic. There's always room for check-in with our kiddos, but especially now, I think even that first week, that weekend, that Saturday, sit down with the child and just have conversation. What went well, what needs to improve, and do that throughout the school year. But the truth is, you should be doing that anyway, all the time.
Some really great tips, Latrese. We always appreciate you, and thank you for all these tips. All the parents out there can definitely use them.
Thank you. Always a pleasure to be here to share.